10 a.m. right from now with a visit to the Sapta Mandir complex, which houses the temples dedicated to revered sages, including Vishishta, Vishwamitra, Agastya and Valmiki, along with Devi Ahilya. This will be followed by a stop at the Shesh Avatar Mandir. Around 11 a.m. he will visit the Mata Annapurna Mandir before offering darshan and puja at the Ram Darbar Garbhagriha and later at the Ram Lalla Garbhagriha. Now the highlight of the day unfolds at noon when the Prime Minister will ceremonially hoist the saffron flag atop the Shikhar of the Ram Janmabhoomi temple. The flag carries the radiant sun, the sacred symbol Om and the Kovidara tree, reflecting the virtues and valour of Lord Ram and the ideals of Ram Rajya. The ceremony coincides with the auspicious Vivah Panchami and the Abhijit Muhurat, adding divine significance. Now, the event will start with the culmination of the temple's construction and celebrates India's cultural continuity and unity. I'm joined in by my colleague Sabya. As of now, there's a lot of anticipation. We are coming very close to that moment when that saffron flag will be hoisted at the Shikhar and probably signaling one of the biggest cultural continuities of the civilizational aspect of the country, culturally as well. How is Ayodhya turning out to be? And at the same time, there must be so much of anticipation on the ground.
Well, that's right. There's a lot of anticipation as far as the devotees and the locals are concerned because we have spoken to a lot of people on ground, the devotees who are coming in from different places. They say that it is a win for the Sanatan Dharma because it's a wait that they have been waiting for almost 500 years. And with the Dhwajarohan ceremony taking place today, it marks the completion of the construction of Ram Temple. Yesterday I have spoken with a lot of shopkeepers as well in Ayodhya. In fact, they also have said that the construction, after the construction of Ram Mandir, a large footfall of devotees could be seen in Ayodhya. And today marks the auspicious day because today is also the Vivah Panchami, which means the marriage ceremony of Lord Ram and Ma Sita. And that makes it very auspicious, and that is the reason why the locals from Ayodhya will be gathering on road when Prime Minister Narendra Modi will carry out the roadshow. Now, what is interesting to note is that in several tales of Lord Ram was heard having a meal with people from Nishad community as well as from Shabarima, and people from these communities will be part of the roadshow, and also they have received the invitation from the Ram Mandir Trust to be part of the Dhwajarohan ceremony. And also what is interesting to note is that people who have not received invitation earlier, people from various societies, they also will be part of the ceremony. Around 6,000 to 8,000 people will be part. Will straight away speak to some of the devotees. मैम आपसे पूछूंगा, आज ध्वजारोहण का जो कार्य है वो होने वाला है राम मंदिर में, कैसे आप देखते हैं इस?
हम लोग के लिए बहुत बड़ा सौभाग्य का बात है कि धर्म ध्वजा का स्थापना होने जा रहा है और इस अवसर पर हम लोग अयोध्या में उपस्थित हैं। इससे बड़ा सौभाग्य का कोई बात हो ही नहीं सकता है कि राम जी का जन्म स्थल और हम लोग यहाँ है। इससे बड़ा खुशी कोई आज तक मिला ही नहीं। और स्वर्ग अयोध्या को देख रहे हैं, स्वर्ग द्वार कहा गया है, सच में स्वर्ग हो गया है। इस सतयुग का याद दिला रहा है। हम लोग देखे नहीं सतयुग, लेकिन लग रहा है कि ऐसा ही रहा होगा, सतयुग ऐसा ही रहा होगा राम जी के नगरी।
मैडम, आप क्या कहेंगे, कैसा माहौल देख रहे हैं पूरे अयोध्या में?
बहुत अच्छा माहौल देख रहे हैं। तो धरती का स्वर्ग है, हम सब स्वर्ग में हैं। हम सबका सौभाग्य है जो मेरा जन्म सफल हो गया, जो धरती के स्वर्ग में हम आज से नहीं समझिए तो जन्म से पहले यानी कि माँ के गर्भ से ही आ रहे हैं। यहाँ मेरे दादाजी आते थे। दादाजी मेरे रेलवे में गार्ड थे ग्रेड के, और वहीं यहाँ पर रूम भी लिए हुए हैं। और उन्हीं के कृपा से हम सब यहाँ आते हैं राम जी के जन्मभूमि में, ये मेरे लिए बहुत गर्व की बात है।
बिल्कुल सही
So
कहा
I'll
आपने
speak to
और
more
स्पष्ट
women.
तौर पर भगवान शंकर ने
Sabyasachi, I
कहा है
think
कि
right now
अयोध्या
we
चपर
are in
ब्रह्म
fact seeing the Prime
सरयू
Minister's
समर
cavalcade moving through Ayodhya, where he is in fact being received by the people there of Ayodhya, waving towards him, his cavalcade and his motorcade moving on that particular street where he is headed towards the Sapta Mandir, and of course a lot of people have in fact lined themselves on the streets to welcome him. His cavalcade there moving towards that particular temple where he would be in fact starting with his journey and also culminating with the flag hoisting that has been scheduled at around 12 o'clock is what we expect that flag hoisting to in fact take place. This is the roadshow just ahead of the ceremony, and the Prime Minister and his cavalcade there moving through the streets of the historic Ayodhya city. What we understand is he would be at the Sapta Mandir complex, which houses temples dedicated to revered sages, including Vashishta, Vishwamitra, Agastya, and Valmiki, along with Devi Ahalya, Nishad Rajguha, and Mata Shabri. Now, this will be followed by a stop at the Sheshavtar Mandir. Well, for more on this, I'm also joined in by a panel of our guests who in fact join us. Arun Anand, author and senior journalist, joins us. Karthik Chopra, spokesperson, the Nirmohi Akara, also joins us. Well, let me go in fact first to Arun Anand, author and senior journalist. Arun Anand, how important is this when you talk about the whole Ram Janmabhoomi movement, the construction of the temple, the final aspect of it being the hoisting of this flag? How important is this particular event when we look back into the entire journey of the Ram Janmabhoomi movement?
The flag hoisting ceremony or Dhwajarohan, it has got a special place in the Bharatiya spiritual as well as Adhyatmic basically tradition. In the Bharatiya tradition, it marks the completion. The first thing it signifies is basically the victory of dharma over adharm. That is the victory of the closest translation of dharma, you can say, is righteousness over unrighteousness. So that marks the final victory when this Dhwajarohan happens on the temple. Second is that it also, before the Dhwajarohan is done, so the temple is considered to be silent and inactive. So it also, in the Bharatiya spiritual tradition, the hoisting of a flag or Dhwajarohan marks basically the activation of a sacred space which is called the Kshetram or Kshetra. And it also signifies that now the devotees can come and through the temple they can connect with the universal consciousness or the deity. Third, the Dhwajarohan ceremony is also important because it also symbolizes that that the deity has become active now, and now you can come to the Garbhagriha and or you can come to the deity and seek deity's blessings. It also marks the ascent of the. It also symbolically marks the ascent of the prayers which are being offered by devotees to the deity. So these are, and if you look at it scientifically, it helps in kind of providing the temple safety from events like lightning. So that is why this Dhwajarohan ceremony is important.
We are also joined in by Karthik Chopra, spokesperson for the Nirmohi Akara. Karthik Chopra, a long wait. It's been quite a long wait when it comes to this particular aspect. Some of them say that it is a 500-year wait that is ending today and a new era beginning. How do you in fact see this?
You see, for us, we see this as a phenomenal victory of humanity. And this flag hoisting today is the culmination for us of a 498-year-old struggle for the Nirmohi Akhada, which constantly through centuries kept fighting to regain the Holy Land, was the first in the courts. We started our cases in 1856 to retrieve the Ram Mandir. And for us, this flag hoisting ceremony is very important because in our ancient Ramanandi Bairagi philosophy, if you can have a darshan from afar of the flag of the holy temple, it is akin to getting darshan of the deity in the temple itself. So this flag going up for us is a victorious event. It is a victorious event for truth. It is a victorious event for righteousness. And it is something that we are so proud of today and so happy that we have finally lived to see this day. Countless generations of our sages have perished. It has been a huge collective movement to build this temple, to be able to regain this. And we are very, very grateful to God today that we can see these holy darshans today.